That's right, a very warm welcome to you to another brand new episode of The Ladies Circle. Here we entertain ourselves, we learn from each other, and of course, we have fun. Now, I'm sure you're wondering what is going on The Ladies Circle today. Well, it's April. Girl, what's it?
It's Easter!
That's right. We're in a very celebratory and, of course, spiritual mood. And I'm not doing it by myself. By the way, my name is Sikose. I am doing it with the beautiful ladies of the Lady Circle.
Hello.
It's Anita and Helen.
Hello.
Hello, ladies.
Hi. Hi, hi.
How are we feeling?
Feeling good? I mean, it's Easter. Easter bunny.
Anita is just thinking about the food. Oh, it's Easter, Easter bunny.
Exactly. I mean, get to be home, enjoy the holidays. It's, of course.
It's a holiday.
Yeah.
It's a time to spend time with friends and family, and I'm looking forward to that.
So am I. It's time for chocolate, hen leg, cow leg, all of the inchichos that you and I love to enjoy during that festive season. But how have you ladies been in the run-up to Easter? Anita?
We've been good. I mean, just, waiting for the moment, waiting for the long holiday, basically. So I've been anticipating. I mean, I marked it down from January. Finally, it's here.
Any Kwewu trips coming?
Kwewu, Charlie, we're going to be in Accra. We'll be enjoying it on social media. I mean, all the sights and sounds. But definitely, if you want to make your way there, why not? Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, we'll be talking more about Easter, its relevance, whether or not we've forgotten the origins as the show goes on. But it's good to see you, as always.
Good to see you.
But before we even continue, let's say a big thank you to our sponsors, to Yard Sanitary Pad and to Tinatet Venicare.
Also, a thank you to Fan Milk as well as Tasty Tom.
Well, let's say a very big thank you to our newest kid on the block, 2-Pack Biscuits. Well, it's Easter, it's the Ladies Circle. You can see that we have our seats lined up. We do have a guest coming on tonight. Well, our guest for this evening has the voice of an angel. She's an amazing songstress.
Above all powers, above all kings, above all nature and all created things, above all wisdom and all the ways of man, you were here before this world began. Above all kingdoms, above all thrones, above all wonders this world has ever known, above all worth and treasures of the earth, there's no way to measure what you're worth. Crucified, laid behind a stone, oh, you lived to die, rejected and alone, and like a rose trampled on the ground, you took the fall, and you thought of me above all. Crucified and laid behind a stone, God, you lived to die. You were rejected and alone, and like a
Amazing stuff. Enyonyam,
Hi.
that was exquisite. I think we were all in a bit of a trance, but it's good to have you. It's good to see you. And a big thank you also to the Queen Dom Band for backing you so exquisitely. How was the trip from heaven? Swift? Quick?
Yeah, quick one.
A quick one. It's good to see you. And how have you been?
I've been great. Thank you so much
Busy,
for having
I'm
me.
sure.
Yes, yes, a lot
VGMA
happening,
nomination.
especially in the season. Yes,
It's a good season.
it's a good season.
How does that feel, though? We'll talk about that some more, but quickly,
Yeah,
VGMAs.
I'm very, very thankful and grateful to God for how far He's brought me, and I'm so excited about it. I honestly do not see it coming, so I'm just really thankful.
It's amazing. And we'll talk some more, of course, as we go on.
I'm actually excited to know what you're going to wear for the VGMAs. We're going to see you on the red carpet.
Okay.
You're going to give it to us hot. But speaking of good news, Yaz has some good news for you always. Now, when it comes to that time of the month, Yaz is the option to go for. They have so many options on the market, whether it's the herbal or the minty, they have you covered. They always say the purple experience is lit, but we here on the Lady Circle can completely attest to it. So whether it's mugginess, it's leaks, or any discomfort during that time of the month, Yaz gives you up to 9 hours protection. If you don't want this, what do you want? Anita, don't you want that?
Of course.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Lady Circle. It's our Easter special edition. We're so glad that you could join us. Our guest this evening is the magnificent songstress Enyonyam, and she's going to be singing today. We also have the Queen Dom Band with us this evening. Things are getting very exciting. Let's jump into our first topic, ladies. And as we've said, it is Easter. We're in the spirit. But are we in the right spirits? When we started the show, Anita, I think I heard you say, "Kwewo, kwewo."
Of course.
Easter has taken on a different flavor.
Yeah. And you know, previously, when it was getting to Easter, you really feel it. I mean, it was all over. And just this week, my mom and I were talking about it, and she was like, Easter na me. Because, you know, she's not feeling it as much, and I'm also not feeling it. I think the buzz has gone down. Let's even put the whole Kwewu thing aside, but the whole celebration around it, I think it's gone down. I do not know what is contributing to that. Maybe people feel like there are too many celebrations within the year, a lot of holidays, and so maybe a lot of people are also not, you know, really feeling it that much. But I think that the relevance has sort of gone down a little bit, just a little bit. But I think it comes with, you know, celebrating these things every single year. There are certain years that it goes this way, other years it's a bit on the low, and I think this year is one of such. Maybe it will go up next year.
Maybe. I want to ask you, ladies, and I'll start with Enyonyam. When was the last time you got your palm branches together, decorated it with your home flowers, and then joined a procession to go and celebrate Jesus?
Last Sunday. Just a Sunday. And on my way to church, I saw some churches doing the procession.
Oh, I see.
They still do that.
Yeah, they still do it.
Hey,
they
Anita.
still do it.
I'm guessing.
So
So when was the last
Well-
time you participated?
I was in maybe junior high school. Yeah. Yeah, it's been a long time. I haven't seen some in a while, but I think I saw on social media some people took pictures of their palm fronts, and then, you know, and that was when I was like, oh, okay, it's Palm Sunday.
Yep.
Like, that was the reminder. Sika, what about you?
You see, silence is golden. Silence. It says a lot.
Sika doesn't know Jack.
Did you guys used to have the more elaborate ones? It used to be a competition. You
Yeah.
don't joke with Palm Sunday.
Exactly.
You get it together. If you have a big one, people used to weave it, put flowers in it.
And I would drag it to school,
Some of
you
us
know.
used to just get one small leaf, then you tie it on your wrist.
That's
And But, you know, thinking about that excitement that we used to have as children and the real messaging behind it, for us Christians, it's a big time in the calendar. But now, is it more of a way for us to maybe boost tourism? Should we allow, you know, the spiritual message to take a back seat so that we, you know, maybe capitalize on it like how we do for other holidays? Or should we be bringing back that sentimental relevance of Easter?
It's really, really important to us as Christians. It's one of the most important events to happen.
Is it bigger than Christmas? Should Easter even be bigger than Christmas?
Well, he was born before he was crucified. So one comes before one. But they are equally relevant. Equally relevant. So It's quite unfortunate that it feels and it seems like it's not being celebrated and recognized as it used to. But I still believe that it's still happening in our churches. People are celebrating and remembering Christ for what he did on the cross of Calvary for us. Yeah.
I think it's great that we have a day where it's specific to the message or the preaching of Christ died for us and that sacrifice he made. To be fair, I think every day should be Easter. We should be happy about the fact that Christ died for us every single day. You know, after I found out that Christmas in itself is not really this day Christ was born and that it was literally forced on us. Yes, it's a pagan holiday. Anita's surprised.
Anita, I didn't know. Okay.
How we celebrate Christmas on the 25th of December is actually not the real day that Christ was born. I mean, it was a pagan holiday, which was then transferred into Christmas, and now we celebrate it, right?
Exactly.
So Easter could be the same situation. Maybe it's just a day that has just been like, you know, put on us to say, well, this is the day we celebrate the day that Christ died for us. But Christ died for us every day. So really we should be celebrating it. It's nice that we have a day or a weekend, you know, a Good Friday and Monday, Palm Sunday. But every day we should remember that we are blessed because of the sacrifice that God made for us on the cross of Calvary.
Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah.
Let's set up a church, people. Let's set up a church.
But what about, you know, this sort of the foreign imports? They say what Easter egg hunt with bunny hunts and all that. What about for our young ones? Are we imparting the right sort of Easter knowledge, or is it okay for us to also, you know, yield to some of, you know, the foreign concepts of Easter? Does it take away from the messaging, or do we introduce our kids to a new way of doing things? And the way you're shaking your head, you think we should keep it strictly to the message?
Strictly to the message. It's because of the message that it is Easter. So strictly to the message. Christ died for us because of his love. He went to the cross for us, and that's it.
And there's fun in that, like how you said, you have, you know, the palms, and we should actually introduce, I think we should bring that back.
Exactly.
You know, because it was such a great time in our childhood where we could bond, and there was a messaging behind it. So
there was so much love.
There was love. You know, and there was still food, and there was still fun. So I think, I agree with you. We should definitely bring the message back.
Is it the economy that's making things dry, Kakra?
Economy count.
Economy nankasa krawa bre. At this point,
everything is economy.
Exactly. And to an extent, I think, okay, we can let the kids also know about this whole Easter bunny stuff. But I think that kids of today are missing out on a lot of things.
That's true.
Like the way Christmas used to be for us, how it was like proper family time, and we used to enjoy it so much. Easter used to be such a big deal. Put away the whole tourism aspect and the whole kwewu, but it was something that was so much fun. It made our childhood. But I feel like you know, the new crop of generations we have, they've missed out on a lot of the fun. So if most parents can bring all of that, you know, the memories, make your children go through some of these things so that when they also grow up, they have some of these memories to share and also inculcate it in their kids, and then everything continues like that.
I don't enjoy it also.
That's true.
But you know the thing, if you remember Christmas and the pressure we used to put on our parents for gifts and clothes and the food and stuff, maybe this is just their way to avoid all of that, you know?
But you know, there are certain things that no matter how hard the economy is, they are the little luxuries of life. Of course, those times to me, all throughout my life, I've heard my dad talk about but you know, those times they also used to say that maybe now it's that bad. But still, my mom will get me socks. I have pictures where I was wearing some socks and people were laughing at me. I posted it on Instagram and they were laughing, but I took that picture around Christmas. And it was fun because I had my long socks, you know, my shoe, my bronya tadie. If your dress is not flowing the way it has to, like, see, they are missing out. Now I don't see bronya tadie and those things like that.
Well, hopefully we can bring that back. And, you know, for parents, maybe if this year you weren't able to put together the Palm Sunday and the Palm branches for your young ones, next year, make it a point to bring back that tradition. But away from that, let's talk a little bit about, you know, music, you making music. How is that going, especially in the climate that we have? Our lady singers, where are you? The vocals are there, the melodies are there, but we're not really seeing you. In your line of work, you know, how do you think it's going, you know, especially with the wider landscape, and how do you balance it all?
So far, so good. It's been an amazing journey for me. First off, I come from a family of singers.
I see.
So and I'm a pastor's kid. I'm a PK.
Wow.
So I grew up.
I
Say so. I said, "Day, but some should share my money, Papa. On your so the buy a
get it.
But yeah, so I grew up around all the whole Christian stuff, and at a point I got to experience for myself salvation and all of that. And because my parents loved music, they were always playing songs at home and all of that. So I grew up listening, and then it brought out my gifts and talents. And so, and fortunately for me, growing up I had good mentors who held my hand and taught me and introduced me to the things I should be introduced to, like Joe Mettle and the rest of them. And they have helped me. It hasn't been a smooth journey, though. I've learned so much. It's been ups and downs and all of that. But because I have decided to put myself under mentors and learn and take instruction, it has been an almost smooth journey for me. It's, like I said, it hasn't been easy. I was working at first and then doing the music.
What were you doing?
I was working with Octophone Ghana. Yes, as a sales representative.
Oh.
So, but
Your
at a
voice
point,
was making sales. Hello.
I kid you not, I was doing adverts for them. But anyways, yeah. So I was doing that at some point, and then I couldn't do both anymore because my passion for the music and the gospel and ministry became too great. I couldn't handle the two anymore, so I had to put one down. I was instructed, should I say, to do that from the Lord. It was an instruction from the Lord. So yeah, so I put the other down, and then I went for the music. And so far it's been amazing.
Wow.
Amazing stuff.
That's nice. But how was it like working with Joe Mettle? Is he the only person you worked with, or you worked with other
there have been
ministers?
Yeah,
as
there
well?
have been other. I started off as a BV,
backing vocalist.
Backing vocalist. Yeah, so it's been amazing, especially with Minister Joe Mettle.
You have plans
it's
of
been a
like getting
blessing.
into like proper ministry, like preaching and, you know, being a woman of God.
Well.
Because the way you heard from God that you have to focus on the music.
Yeah. Well, it's a calling. It's a calling which I cannot run away from. So.
But in terms of, you know, making it in this industry, I know for every musician, the aim is that when you make the music, the masses will listen, and especially for your type of music, you're not just singing, you are effectively ministering. Yeah. How do you find that, and how is it received? Young people these days, they want to shake their booty. And they're not shaking it to the name of the Lord. Does that discourage you from making this type of music? Does it have an impact maybe on your mental health?
Well, the thing is, I know that the kind of music I do is for selected people. It's not for everyone. And
we can all enjoy the music.
No, I'm not saying not everyone can easily connect to my kind of music. Even the kind of voice that I have. I sound mostly choral.
Okay.
And not everybody appreciates that. So people hear your voice before they even listen to the message in what you're singing. So that's one of the things that has really been an issue for me. But I'm learning to understand that what I'm doing, I'm not doing for myself. I'm doing because God, who created me and gave me what I have, has instructed me to do it. And He's made me do it for some people. I'm here to bless some people. I'm here to deliver some people. I'm here for them, for the people. So that's my driving force.
Well, you're definitely for us. We absolutely love you. I think your voice is
Thank you
magnificent.
so much.
We're very,
so
you know,
much.
spiritually inclined.
Yes.
So it resonates with us.
It resonates.
And yeah, it's for us.
It's for us. It is for us.
Helen, please, it's not for you.
Speaking of challenges as well, sometimes, or we've often heard that as much as we want to, the gospel community in Ghana is not united. There isn't a united front, that there's some friction sometimes within that community. Have you experienced that in any way, or what has been your experience?
No, honestly.
Okay.
No, it's been love throughout for me. And also, I think that everybody decides to see what they want to see. So if you're, let's say, giving me some attitude or anything, I choose to see. I choose not to see. So
I love that.
So that's it for me. I mean, but most of it has been love and support. That's it. It's
Love
been
that.
amazing.
And how's the
Diplomat.
support been since the VGMA nomination? How do you feel about that?
I was somewhere in the studio recording, and someone video called me and, hey girl,
Was
you
it your boo?
No, no, my boo. Really? No,
Very
my
good
boo.
question.
No, my boo. So,
How's
that's
your
in
boo?
So you
video
have a
calls.
boo then?
Not yet.
Everybody has a boo.
Is it not my boo? Meaning that there's a boo, but it wasn't the boo that
No,
called.
no, Anita, really.
Hi,
no.
boo. Hi from Enyonyam and her sisters. We hope you're enjoying the Easter. Yeah.
So as I was saying, where was I? Lost my train of thought.
Somebody called you in the studio.
Somebody called me in the studio. It's like, girl, you've been nominated. I was like, what are you even talking about? And then I go on social media and I see, I'm like, what? Again, it's happening. And
It feels great.
it feels amazing. It feels amazing to be appreciated. It feels amazing to be seen. Yes.
Well, you're going to be performing some more for us right
Okay,
here on
okay.
the Lady Circle. We're very excited for you to get into it. We'd love to be your backing vocalist.
Okay.
But on this occasion, we'll take a step back and let you, take the driver's
Okay.
seat. So if you're ready for us, Enyonyam,
Yes, I
you just
am.
take to the mic and then we'll hear you.
Sure.
Well, performing right here on the Lady Circle, it is the Best Female Vocal Performance nominee, Enyonyam, performing with Grace and Mallory from the Queendom Band.
Jesu Cristo was sorry, if you Jesu Cristo was sorry, if your woman, what me yes wedding kunim and not see wedding kunim yes Christ wedding kunim mama many wedding kunim me yes Christ wedding kunim offer sur by asase so ordaining kwan to homa me and me dear minya kuwe bio me yes I am why am me on this wedding kunimo wedding kunim wedding kunim yes Christ wedding and kunim wedding kunimo Pepa Minisio. Biba Manimia. Biba Manimia. Biba Manimia. Manime handkerchief. And then I met that Pepa Minisio. That Pepa Minisio. Oh, Biba Manimia. Oh, Biba Manimia. Oh, Biba Manimia. Yeah, no, Biba Manimia. As a worry Manimia. Anime handkerchief. Hey, and then I made it. That Pepa Minisio. That Pepa Minisio. Made it that Pepa Minisio. Young boy. Say slow down. Let me talk to you, my baby. Let me talk to you. Let me talk to you, baby. Hold on. Let me talk to you, my baby. Let me talk to you. Let me talk to you, baby. Slow down. Let me talk to you, my baby. Let me talk to you. Let me talk to you, baby. Hey. Let me talk to you, my baby. Let me talk to you. Let me talk to you, baby. Slow down. Slow down. Let me talk to you, my baby. Let me talk to you. Let me talk to you, baby. Let me talk to you, my baby. Let me talk to you. Let me talk to you, baby.
This is where, you know, I come in and
Hey. Wow.
see, if I had the voice, a Queendom band, you people are not even. Wait,
You're not ready.
you are not ready.
You're not ready.
Yeah.
Well, I
Give
think-
her the mic. Hey.
Come on, let's go.
Let's go.
What am I supposed to do?
Yeah.
Come on.
Okay. Why are you ready?
Yeah, you're ready.
What's today?
What's today?
It's you. That's a slow down.
Let me talk to you.
Oh my goodness.
Of course, this is the Queendom band. A round of applause for them. I mean, that's amazing. And what a way to, you know, take the show to another level. And this is where we're about to play some games. And please, people, you know the usual suspects already. Today we have a special guest, Enyonyam. She's a gospel musician, so when it comes to draw your sword, she can close her eyes and get it done. But for Helen, Sika, and myself, guys, you know how it goes down already on the show, so don't be surprised if we cannot find
Don't judge us.
Genesis 1, whatever. But of course,